Hey guys, welcome to another After Effects tutorial. I'm Tony King, and today we're going to make the second part of the Force tutorial that I started yesterday with a Force push tutorial of another person. And now what I want to show you is how to Force push an object, and what I used was my car. So here's the clip again. It's just a reel of the two effects. Okay, and there you have it. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. And so first, I had footage of me walking along and next to the car, and doing the hand motion with the car in the way. And whoops, well, hold on. So first, I actually had the car in there, and I did the motion. Then I moved the car and did it again. And so what I actually ended up using in the composition is the footage without the car. But what I needed the one with the car was just for a reference of time, so I knew well, when I was doing it, because both walks and pushes look about the same. So what I did on the clip so I split the layers to the times that that worked. And what I actually did was I went into the clip with the car and masked out the car, and also the shadows under the car. There's not much shadows, but so here you can see I had a reference clip down here, and I just masked out the car entirely, the tires and everything, and then also the shadows. And I heavily masked out these shadows to feathered out these shadows to 62, and so I'm just gonna leave this like this. And I didn't freeze frame this or anything because there is a little bit of motion in the leaves around, so I didn't want to really change the effect on the car. But what I did do is I did have to edit to a point where I didn't have my arm in the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we are when I have the actual motion, and as you can see, the car just flies out. Now this is done fast enough that you don't really have to worry about editing out the mask or anything like that. But what I did was I went to when I was making the motion, and went along with it. Actually, these keyframes are a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and put them there. And I had a rotation and position. So I made sure the position where the car was all the way off the screen, and the rotation ended up at about 22, just to show that maybe it was like rolling when it landed, not just like flying off straight. And then I added quite a lot of that same dirt charge effect. I added, wow, let's see, 7 of them, and I added most of them, 5 of them on top and 2 of them behind, just to add a lot of bit of depth. And as you can see, 4 of them on top are offset by a frame, just to add a little bit of depth as well. And I do this a lot with a lot of effects. If I have to add things to add detail, a lot of times I have them more than once and offset a little bit, or just duplicated, just to add some depth to the scene, and it works out pretty well for me, I think. And then what I did was I went back, I pre-composed all of that, and I added the same color correction as I did to the other clips, a black solid and an adjustment layer, just to add a little bit of darkness and blue to make it look more like this guy in the black shirt is on the dark side. And on the two longer clips without the effects, the camera shake is set to 1 on everything, but on the one where I actually do the effect, it's at 8, just to cover up some mistakes or just to make it look better. And I also added the sound effects of whoosh, I guess whoosh, swoosh sound effect. And as you can see, I did put this 3 times to add depth also to the sound. And then I have 5 crash effects just to make that look better. And so there you have the object. This can work with any object. Just make sure you have a clean slate when you're doing this, which would be the clean slate. What I have right here is just me walking without the car, and you want the slate or footage with the car or whatever object you're using. And this can be done with literally any object, even a pencil. So I just encourage you to test out a lot of things. And if you want a more in-depth walkthrough of this effect, just comment down below. And if you want any other effects or help with any of your effects that you're trying to make for your clips, just comment down below. I'll do the best I can. And well, thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and watch my other tutorials or other videos on my channel to see what other things you would like me to make. Thank you.